we'll just do these off the cuff, little just to warm up a bit there. So look, yeah, the channel's going okay. The channel's going okay. They seem to tolerate you at the moment there, but I was going to say to you, you know, there's many things there. They think you're quite well mannered and polite, but the reality is you're not really that well mannered and polite.
Yeah, I think so.
And like, I mean, I'll give you an example, right?
Yeah,
right. I'm a nice guy playing an asshole. You're an asshole playing a nice guy. You see? Let me explain it. Let me explain it to you, right?
Go on.
Like, I mean, in the program I got some key phrases I say, right? And one of the things I've always said is that a lot of people on this YouTube, you know, everyone pretends that they're your friends. Hey, yeah, it's all cool. Yeah. I've always said to my viewers, I don't give free advice. I say I don't do shit for free. And that's kind of come from you. You've always said, I don't want to do things for free, do you? How do you feel about, is money, like with friends and giving advice to people, do you have a sense of duty? You want to help people, right? As far as I'm concerned, I just want to fucking get money and Google ratings from them. I really don't want to, I don't know if I really like people. So the question is to you, throwing it at you. See, these are things that I've picked up from your upbringing and that there, right? So I've always, you know, I'm very strongly with my channel. People are amazed that I always say, don't do shit for free. If you want to ask advice, you got to pay some money. What's your view on that, doing shit for free?
Well, I think that if they want, you know...
Because you've been, when you're off camera, you're quite aggressive. You say, I'm not going to fucking tell these cunts anything. They can get fucked. Well, they can get rooted. That's what you say, don't you?
Well, I don't say it that way.
You do. You tell these cunts to get fucked. They can get rooted.
I don't.
You said that. That's a key phrase from you. You can tell them to get rooted.
No. I say that if they want general sort of advice or whatever, we can give it to them. You know, if it's very simple and yeah, I'm happy to be part of this show and say things to them. But if they want very specific advice and a very technical advice, I mean, you know, it didn't take me 5 minutes to learn all this stuff. It took many years in experience and study to acquire this knowledge. And what you know, if they don't want to pay anything, well, what type of advice are they after? You pay peanuts, you get monkeys. So they want specific, you know, good advice and professional advice. Well. Professional advice costs money, and why should you, if you have a thing of value, why should you give it away for free?
It's like a pussy, isn't it? If you've got a pussy, you don't give that for free, do you? If you had a pussy, would you?
Well, there's a cat there, she's a nice pussy. Well,
you don't do things for free, do you?
Well, I think depends.
Do you do things for free?
Well, I'm doing this for free for you.
No, I'm paying you $20 an hour for fuck's sake.
Well, I normally charge $300 an hour. So you could pay the top rates, or because I feel sorry for you, I charge you. Well, I don't charge you anything. You just give me a donation. But
that money comes in handy, doesn't it, or not?
Yeah, everything comes in handy. That's okay. But I'm just saying that the type of advice that when I was in the merchant bank 20, 30 years ago, they were billing me out at $500 an hour then.
Sure.
In accounting, we were charging at least $330 an hour, 300 plus GST, $330 an hour. So what your viewers want? They want professional advice and pay $5 for something that's worth $1,000. If you pay $5, is it really worth anything? If you give things away for free, people don't appreciate it. They don't realise that it's worth a lot of money, and so we try and help them. And what do? They come back with silly comments saying, it's silly or whatever. And well, that's why they're coming up with the silly comments, because that's where they keep there. They're staying that rut. They don't want to improve. They don't want to do
maybe
something.
They're just watching us for entertainment.
No, entertainment.
Well, it's like you watch entertainment.
Well, if they're doing it for entertainment, well, they got to get off their asses and
they're watching us for
do
comedy.
something. Yeah, that's right. Well, if it's a comedy, that's all right.
So doing stuff for free, I say to the viewers, that's where it came from. It came from you.
Well, you
never
charge people to look at your YouTube videos?
Well,
they don't pay anything.
No, but I get the revenue from the ads, but they want to ask me a question. They want to ask me in-depth questions.
Well, I don't think they'll be really asking you, really, really in-depth questions. They're sort of flippant questions, and
no, they do. They ask me really in-depth questions.
But I'm happy to give anybody, really
Sure.
Good answers. But first of all, before you can give a good answer, you need to know the facts. You can't just sort of. They'll say, look, I'm going through a divorce. What should I do? Well,
Sure.
or I'm in a crisis. What should I do? Well, the
Sure.
answer is go to the bridge
And jump off.
and jump.
Off.
But then the water's cold and you don't want to jump anyway. You might, So
doing stuff for free. Do you like doing things for free to help your fellow man?
I help a lot of people.
You helped a lot of people.
I've been in committees. I've been.
You can help people and they don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate it.
No, a lot of people don't appreciate it. Yeah, they don't realise.
They're just fucking cunts, aren't they? Really?
No, they don't realise the value of what you're saying. But they don't want to listen. That's all right.
But I mean, you've helped people in your life.
I helped a lot of people in my life.
And it's been a fucking letdown, hasn't it?
No, I've helped a lot of people.
But it's been a letdown. It's been a letdown. It's been a letdown, hasn't it? Don't you think?
Letdown for who?
Sorry? For you. You don't get anything much in return for it.
Oh, I like helping people. I like people. If I can help people,
Sure.
if your viewers were here, lived in the area,
Sure.
they come over, have a cup of tea.
Sure.
I'm happy to help them. Have a talk to them. After about the 10th person, they'll have to bring the biscuits or the beer or something. But not that I drink much or all. But I'm happy to help people.
You like helping people?
I like giving people advice or whatever, but
you want some money for it too, don't you? You don't like to help them for free, do you? How do you feel about helping these fuckers for free?
Well, it depends on what they're after. If I know them personally, I'm happy to do a lot. If they're just people that we meet through the channel, well, they're sort of like if I did things for free at work, I'd be bankrupt. You have to charge for the services you provide. Otherwise, that's how you derive your income. That's how you live. When you did computers, you didn't do people's computers for free.
I didn't do anything for free.
No, you did. You did help.
Well, you do a little bit, but
that's the same thing. You help them.
You help them a little bit, and then they can't fucking stab you in the back. That's what I fucking learnt.
Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, but also, but you can grow a business. By doing.
I'll just ring this guy here. That's a great vid there. Okay.